everybody. How we doing? Okay. Raise myself up. Oh. What is it? Tuesday? I haven't been live in a minute. It's been a hot minute. How's everybody doing? I just answered that. The line of disrespect. If she cries over you, does she love you? You don't know that, okay? Dude, she could be crying over you and lying to your face, okay? do not assume that women do things that mean certain things that men would do. When men get emotional, we really do care. You know, sometimes women get emotional just to lie to you. So we don't know. Do not judge her based off tears. That's when you're at your weakest, is when she is crying. But I do feel guilt, bro. Used your advice. You're just so psyoped to be a nice guy. It's crazy. So many guys are so psyoped into being the nice guy that when they're not the nice guy, they feel like they're a terrible person. No, now you're a normal person. Now you're normal. You should feel guilt for being nice. You should literally feel guilt for being that guy. Not fucking sticking up for yourself. I need serious help. I've let this girl have the upper hand and it's been tough getting it back. You're damn near cooked getting it back. It's very hard to get it back. Very, very hard. You need to take back all your attention and really, this is the only way to get your frame back. You're not going to do it by more effort. My favorite TikToker. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. How do I recover from letting her know my feelings and intentions? You need to take back your attention a lot. A lot. You got to take it back. Become way busier. Become much more occupied. What's up, King? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome in. Should you be the one inviting for the second date? Yeah, I mean, the guy's typically the one coordinating and doing the shit, but you want to do it in a very nonchalant way. You don't want to do it in a way that is like, oh my God, I miss you. I liked you so much. Oh my God. You know, then you're smoked. And then you're chop suey. Very proud of you. Thank you. You and my mother. Do you think I'll ever get married or do I not want to? I don't think I personally want to. I don't think that makes sense for me. I don't think that's in the cards for me, personally. I don't like the deal I'm getting into. I'm a deal guy. I don't like the deal. Yeah, I don't like the deal. Well, as the girl I'm seeing telling, blah, blah, blah. I'll get to those. Can you go into detail about observing others as example, looking at nerds versus players as do's and do nots? Do's, for me, it helps greatly. If you're talking about just energy and presence, something really consistent when you observe people that are good with women and when you observe people that are whatever you want to call them, players or whatever, is the level of internal certainty that comes oozing out. And it oozes out in a way of detachment to the outcome, non-resistance, there's zero emotional connection to her or to making it work. Like, guys that are good with women are so sure of themselves. They just don't give a fuck. Which literally just don't care. The less you care about the outcome, about her, the more she's into you. Literally every single time. And I would say nerds are very insecure, very self-conscious, very worried, very emotional, very attached to the outcome. And it oozes out. They're very eager, they're very nervous, and it comes out in their behavior and their tonality and how they literally make eye contact with this woman. You know, women can really pierce your eyes and see right through how you feel. They can totally see, oh, this guy doesn't give a fuck. Or this guy's very nervous and eager. And that presence and that aura is the difference maker. That is something that's very, very important. missed some questions over here for sure. Am I ever going to have kids? Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Good stuff, my dude. Or you can just leave the girls alone and focus on goals. You'll be miserable. I mean, this is one of the biggest sides of all time. Like, just don't focus on women. Just like make money. Okay, well, you will soon find out why you need women. You will soon find out that you're fucking miserable without women, by yourself as a man. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. Yeah, I don't care how much money you have or how much power you have. You don't have women, you will be miserable. Miserable. Can you actually tell her you like her? What for? What do you gain by that? What do you gain? Nothing. You don't get anything. All you do is you show it through action. You don't need to verbalize that you like a girl at all. What are you afraid she's going to leave if you don't tell her, oh my God, I like you every day? Dude. Come on. You show her with your action. That's it. Oh. What do you think happens to hoflation when rejuvenation therapies makes them all look 20 again? It's not about that. It's a fair question because it's been coming up. Like, obviously, with all these holistic biohacking crazy shit, women are looking younger forever. But if you're a guy that's been around women, you know it's not a physical thing that you care about with age. It's if a woman like is older and not wifed up, she's become internally ugly. And this is almost unavoidable. So the external facade or feature is like, it's not even in the decision making. It doesn't even play a part. You're a very charismatic man. Thank you very much. What do I do when she's idolizing guy celebrity? I already told her it's bad. She already knows it's bad. She's doing it because you hate it. Don't you get it? They're not logical. You're trying to tell her, oh, don't do that, it's bad. What does that translate into her mind? Oh, I'm going to do more of this. I'm going to do way more of this. Of course it's bad. Of course it's not good. Dude, anytime a girl is swooning over another guy, I literally don't care who it is. It's basically cheating. It's basically fucking cheating. Can you explain more about tattoos? Can women have small ones without it being trauma? Obviously, there's nuance to everything. But typically speaking, like tattoos, think about it. Okay. And by the way, men and women with tattoos are different. I don't have tattoos, but men and women tattoos are different. When guys get tattoos, it's like symbolism or something that really means a lot to them. Women don't think like that. They think more so in terms of trying to cope, trying to deal with trauma, all these things. It's just, it just is what it is. Are there exceptions to every rule? Sure. But I would be wary. Okay. I would be wary if she had a gigantic rib tattoo or if she had a giant thing on her leg. It's almost like a self-humiliation ritual for a woman because a woman's sole functioning is her beauty. Like if a woman's not beautiful, like there's no functionality there. And for her to cover up her own beauty with like ink, there's something there. You did it raw. Will you be a dad? I don't know, man. Coin flip. Depends on the time of the week. Should I make girls pay? I'd have them do other things. I'm not an advocate of that. Have them do other things, you know. Have them scrub and wash and whatever the fuck. You address this a lot with nuance, which you always include. I think the worst men take your advice too literally, but without changing their core thinking, so they end up being the same stern person. A loser will be the same exact person and think your advice is junk, but it goes way deeper than most realize. No dating coach really included that. It's not some one-liners that matter at all. Not at all. I'm glad, and I'm really glad that you can see through the nuance because there is nuance and there's a lot of depth to being good with women. So I need to clarify the depth. That's why I don't say here's the best pickup line to get every girl, because that's low IQ and stupid and not realistic. That's just not reality. You and I can say the same things approaching a woman, and I close and you don't. Why? What is the difference? It's not the opener. It is not the initial words that come out of my mouth. It is not the scripted question I have. It's not the scripted anything. I've fixed the internal junk and got it out of me and developed presence. That is the difference. And that takes time to develop. And that takes nuance. And every situation is different. So I'm glad you can, it does go way deeper. It does go way deeper. And I'm not going to comment or shit on it, other dating coaches, but I do think that is something that a lot of people miss or maybe just can't grasp. They don't have the depth to really understand that, but it does go deep. You guys want to get really good with women. It's a process. Most of my one-on-one clients are with me for 6 months. It takes time. There's a lot of nuance. There's a lot of skill set. There's a lot of complexity. Like, for example, I have a client where dark humor will come out when he's on dates and with women, but it's like the dark humor is not the root cause. The root cause is something that happened many years ago that is leading him to this behavior that we need to change. So it's a process, man. It's a process. How do you get better at starting conversations with women, with people, with just people and women? You need to go internal, and you need to really let go and release the fear of approval or the fear of being accepted or any of these things, because it's going to make you insecure. You only have a problem talking to people when you're insecure. When you're insecure, when you're worried about their opinion, that's the only time you're nervous. Think about it. If you go up to someone, you don't give one single shit about what they think about you, then who cares? You'll say exactly how you feel. You won't give a shit. It's an internal game. How you perceive reality is based on your internal conditioning, your programming. There's nothing to do with other people. You want to be more charismatic, more extroverted, you have to practice it, and you have to lose the fear of judgment, the worry of insecurity. It's silly. It doesn't serve you. You ever been heartbroken? Can't imagine it. Not really. There's like one breakup when I was younger that it was difficult because I was moving to a new city at the same time. There was a lot of context around it, but like not really. I just plowed through it, to be honest. I just plowed through it. And that was even with me breaking up with her, but it still was like, it was just a big change, you know. It was a lot of big changes at one time, but I wouldn't consider it heartbreak. It was just different. There's a lot of big changes and it was really different. But like just getting like cooked, nah. When it's good to have intimacy with her, she said I should not push her. Don't listen to what women say, man. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that, bro. You have to understand primal desire. You have to understand primal desire. Okay. Every single woman on planet Earth wants a guy to just do what he wants and dominate her. Okay. Her essentially telling you that is a test. Like, is this schmuck going to listen to a girl? Is he actually going to take me seriously? Seriously. Like, I'm not kidding. So don't listen to that shit. Be a man. And if it gets to a point where she says no, then just walk away. Be like, all right, I'm out of here. Peace. Very simple. Oh. Oh, make sure everybody hits the gym today. Don't be a fat ass. Oh. That's important too. Do I ever do restaurant dates? No. Unless I know her well. But I assume you're saying for first dates? No, I don't. I don't know this girl. I'm not sitting down with a waiter and a goddamn menu and doing any of that. No desire. Have I ever cheated? Obviously. I mean, come on, dude. That that has to be the most obvious question in human history. I mean, would you believe me if I said no? Fuck, like, damn. Oh shit, that's funny. Says she going to get out of town and maybe we'll never meet again. Tell her you won't. Tell her forget maybe. Tell her we'll absolutely never meet again. Tell her tell her there's no way you will ever be in her presence ever again. How could you even let a woman talk to you like that? Crazy. Dude, if a woman ever said that to me, I'd be like, dude, maybe. Literally, I'm never going to see you again for sure. Forget maybe, for sure. Like, what? No question. See ya. Oh my God. What you say if she asks you if you cheated? I would, first off, go to my YouTube. I made a really good video about how to answer shit test. I maybe posted it like 3 months ago or something. I just take them to La La Land and troll with them. I never give them a direct answer. Ever. La La Land, life isn't black and white. Maybe I grab the back of her neck and twirl her around, get her all dizzy, and then I just throw her in the kitchen. That's it. And then she wakes up and she has a fucking spatula in her hand and she forgot she asked me. That's verbatim. That's like play by play. Oh. You need that YouTube video. Go. It's called The Real Game on YouTube. Fuck, I don't know when I posted it. Maybe October. It's something about, I titled it something about answering questions. Go there. Appreciate your live, bro. You're welcome. How to get back an ex? Why would you? Why would you ever? Come on, man. Why would you ever? Please let me implore you not to do that. There is a reason it failed. Okay? There's a reason it failed. It's nothing. You need a factory. You need a factory. That is the core problem. Okay. You would not even think about your ex if you had a factory of women flying off the conveyor belt. You wouldn't. You would not. It's an abundance issue. It's an abundance issue. You need to fix that first. Good place to be is where you and other people cannot imagine you being embarrassed in any situation. That's when the ego is in the right place. You still have to be able to be embarrassed about her. Yeah, I don't really care about the opinions of others, obviously. Kind of a given because of the content I create, but you just can't. It's just a waste. It's a waste of effort. It's a waste of attention. It's a waste of focus. It's a waste of energy. No point. 5'10" is good height for a man. Yeah, you're fine, dude. You're totally fine. You're totally fine. Did you post a video about it? About what? It's in YouTube. If you're looking for my long form stuff, go to my YouTube. Would you cheat now, though? If so, don't you think you're part of the problem? What problem? What problem were you referring to? I mean, the thing is, this is an unfortunate reality of life, okay? Like, hypergamy when it comes to emotional stimulation and presence is a real thing, you know? Unfortunately, most men are terrible with women. Absolutely horrendous. Like, I would say the vast majority of men are really, really bad with women. And there's just not enough guys that women want to go around. Like, this is just unfortunate. Obviously, you're here, you're learning behavior, you're getting better, which is great. But for most guys, they're clueless. Just fucking clueless. A man who don't cheat, he doesn't love you. That's hilarious. Do you agree to be in relationships with any women? What do you mean, any women? What? I don't understand that question. Love how you don't blame anything for anything. Just live with reality and work with it. The sky is blue, you know? I can't change it. I'll never be able to change it. It is what it is. Like, people just need to accept reality. Your life will get so much better immediately if you just accepted reality. People don't want to accept things. And so they live in delusion and they lose. You know, I can't change things. It just is what it is. The things I say are not emotionally or biasly charged. It's just reality. Like, this is what it is. Do you agree to be in relationships when they ask? No, typically not. Typically not. I'll just take them back to La La Land. They forget it even happened. Jack, you're cooked, dude. You are fucking hibachi, benihana, sizzling on the fucking stove, egg flying in the air, cooked. It's over, man. Move on. Hot friend girl. How do I get them attracted to me while still being friends? Why do you care about being friends with a girl? What intrinsic value does she provide you? Just go for it. Like literally, who cares? It won't matter at all. She won't go back to him and stays with me though. LOL. So am I really that cooked? You're cooked. I honestly would pause the live for 5 minutes and just text her and be like, we're done. Then come back. It's over. It's over. There's just no point dragging this out. Do you not have connections to these girls at all? I have connections. I'm a human being. I have emotions. I have feelings. I'm not immune to them. But I'm disciplined over not behaving like a fucking bitch. That's the caveat. It doesn't mean you're not going to feel things. It doesn't mean you're not going to experience things. It doesn't mean you're not going to have these things happen to you. We're human beings. But you can't fall victim. And you can't fall into the trap of becoming feminized, which you think is normal because they say they want it. And then you're cooked. This is life. How to get into the friends with benefits stage? I first would worry about like just hooking up with her. Okay. Like let's get over that hump first. And then everything is fucking easier. Appreciate the meeting earlier, bro. You're welcome, man. Great to meet you. How do I deal with this hoe that's stubborn and has a lot of guys waiting like dogs? I'm the only guy she can't control and she knows it. I'm just trying to smash though, but I feel like I could be more fun. Are you or are you not already hooking up with her? It's a pretty important piece of this puzzle. How to behave that attractive women run for you? You can't care about them. Basically, here's the thing. You're either going with or against nature in everything you do. Nature is you are superior and you are better and blah, 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 blah. Against is treat her like an equal or you're below her. Very simply, that's your anchor of behavior. You really need to treat her like you're better than her and you're not a loser. And you have other girls and you can do this whenever you want. It's the only way. It's the only fucking way. You hung out with her and did everything but smash, then you need to just keep it up. But don't waver. Keep it up, but don't waver. Don't get excited. Don't start putting in more effort and more energy and more attention to get it. Act like it doesn't matter. It's the only way. Any advice on male looks for dating? Lose weight immediately. Haircuts every 2 weeks. If you can grow facial hair and it fits your face, do it. Get a haircut that fits your face. Get your eyebrows cleaned up if you need to, maybe once a month. Make sure you're brushing your teeth twice a day and flossing. Maybe hit it with a teeth whitening once in a while. Get clothes that actually fit you, not like baggy bullshit. That's most of it. skincare. If you have acne, I don't really know skincare to fix acne unless it's really, really like really bad. I think you need to just be healthier and eat better and go to the gym. That should fix your skincare or your skin if you have acne. But it's a process, it's a process. But yeah, you want to be the best looking as possible to an extent. Like looks help you get into more doors. They're not the end game. But obviously don't be fat. Obviously don't like be unnurtured or unhygienic and just look like shit. Obviously don't do that. This girl I talk, she has me undelivered, but liked my story. Welcome to women. Welcome to women. Have you ever been friend zoned? Maybe only like in like early high school. Maybe a couple times in early high school, like freshman year. And then I just then I just became a tyrant. I was like, yeah, we're not doing this. You only get friend zoned when you're nice, when you're too nice and too forgiving. See, it's the only time you get friend zoned, literally. Is a toxic ex a red flag for you or for her? Because if she's saying she has a toxic ex, I don't know how serious, like women distort reality. Thank you for the big super chat, Mini. But hey, we'll take it. Thanks for the super chat. Trump Fuentes 2044. Trump who? Donald Jr. or Barron? Oh, Barron. Duh, Barron. Emperor Barron. Barron does that crazy aura. Of course, he's like 6'8". I guess she has no interest in me, right? What are we talking about? No, I mean, just keep her on the back burner, Do you dabble with girls that have BFs? No, I don't. I don't go there. I don't go there. Unless, I mean, like, look, typically I don't go there. Okay. It's not something I seek out at all. At all. Why do we have to endure the cognitive dissonance when of seducing a girl we like, but have to pretend we don't? Can I tell you why the sky is blue? I can, but it's more important that you just know the sky is blue. I think at the core, to make this a very simplistic answer, women just want powerful guys that are better than them. Anytime you show your interest in your cards and how much you like them and all these things, it comes off as she's better than you. And so it goes against everything she wants. That's just how they perceive reality. They don't internalize and perceive reality like us men do. Make a checklist like this: brushing teeth, haircut, tanning. If more than one is not checked, then it's a problem. Yeah, just make a checklist. Get it done. I don't hate women, but I choose to stay far away from them most of the times. That is one of the things that I've had to be really cautious about as somebody in this space is I don't want anyone to fucking have hate or be an incel for women. Women are just women, guys. Like, they're just women. We cannot blame them for being women. And if you go down the route of hating them and being alone and being isolated and being a loner, your life will be miserable. It's a much better option to choose the path of changing your behavior and getting a better outcome from them. Because whether you guys like it or not, a life without affection or intimacy or women is just shallow as shit. It's terrible. It's not worth it. Do you think there's actually any good women who aren't like that and value honesty? I think a lot of the behavior that men get from women is based on how they treat women. And there will be, like, for example, the same woman could treat a guy like shit because he was pandering and nice and whatever. And then they meet a guy that is a tyrant, makes them laugh and all these emotional polarity things. And they're submissive and does whatever he wants. A lot of the sides of women you see are based on your behavior. A lot of them. And I think it really just depends and comes down to what it is that you want. Identifying that. I've met very submissive women. They cook for me, they clean for me. In 2026, I've met some online off like Hinge. They're out there. We just need to make sure that our behavior is dialed in. If our behavior is not dialed in, nothing matters. The nicest girl in the world cannot help but stomp on and slam a nice guy. This is their tendencies. This is how they operate. What's the process to turn her on when we're alone? We were chilling in the hotel the other night and it just didn't happen. She even called the cops. I can't help you with that, man. Fuck. She's calling the cops on you? What on earth? There's other problems here, okay? There's things going on I can't fix. What are we talking about? The cops? Come on, man. I don't know. I'm not Dr. Phil. What if you're nice but don't put up with any BS or disrespect? That's great. But just be careful how nice you are. Okay? Okay. It's good you're not tolerating bullshit. But let's not be too nice. Okay. Let's be aware of that. She's good for a period of time, but remember she can switch up in one blink. Of course. It's a power game. This is power dynamics. It's power dynamics, you know? Like, this is how it is. You need discipline. You need to sustain your behavior. This is just how it is. Do you believe in true love or it's bullshit? Love is so conditional, it's crazy. So if you're saying true love is unconditional, that's basically bullshit. Basically fucking bullshit is what I'll say. Why you wear sunglasses? I can't read your confidence level. Then if you can't read my confidence level because I'm wearing sunglasses, then your IQ is like 50. Okay. And I can't help you. If you're blind to everything but the sunglasses on my face, then you have pebbles in your fucking brain. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Told this chick on Hinge I want to make strong sons for jiu-jitsu. She matched me and then asked, are you looking for a breeder? And I said, duh. And then she unmatched me. Maybe you're saving your time. Maybe she just doesn't want kids ever. Or I know what you mean. She said that after you said you wanted kids. And here's the thing. You don't want to dive into these deep topics until you see them in person and you can have tonality behind it. And you can have body language behind it. Because if they just are looking at a screen, they misinterpret things. They're anxious. They're worried. They're nervous. Save the deeper topics like kids and shit for in person, because then it's easy for them to not misconstrue things, basically. And as always, move on. Do I wear sunglasses to the gym? No. You know, I have fucking seen guys do that. I'm like, what? You're just at the gym wearing sunglasses. I'm like, that's insane. John, don't worry about Damien, man. He has pebbles in his brain. We can't do anything about that. Oh man. We need a neck massage. She liked my story. Whatever. What are you gonna do? Text her? Nah, just let it be for now. You need a factory. You need a factory. It sounds like you're having warehouse issues. Okay. It sounds like your conveyor belt is broken. If you even like are aware of this happening, your factory needs you need more people on payroll. Okay. You need more staff. You need more output. What's the best long-term strategy with a woman? Just never changing, essentially. Never changing. Never shifting her in priority level. Never reciprocating the feminine behavior she gives you. You know, you just can't. It's difficult. It's difficult. She cooks for you. She showers you in love. You sleep with her. Blah blah blah. It's so easy to fall victim to that trap. It's so easy. Oh my god. You just can't waver no matter what. Do you think it's all right to wear sunglasses to class? If you're sitting in class wearing sunglasses? I mean, do what you want, man. Do what you want. Be free. You want to wear sunglasses to class? Fucking do it, man. Be free. How direct should you be in person? Like cold approach? I'm an indirect guy. I'm an indirect guy. Spike some emotion, transition. Very simple. Should I respond when text me back after delivered for days? Like a double text? It's typically a sign of lower interest. And more effort won't get you out of that. Typically. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan. People are rage baiting on the glasses. I know. They don't get it. It's the internet. What are you going to do, man? People say a lot of things. It is what it is. This girl I met is a butterfly face, but she has all the good qualities of a good woman. She cares deeply. Butterfly face? Like in as in ugly? Like butterface? I think it's just called butt her face. Not like butterfly, like the insect. Don't do it. Here's the thing, guys. Every guy at one point in his life has thought, God, she does everything right. Can I just look past her looks a little bit? You know, can I just ignore that a little bit? She does everything for you. She's the best. You never can. Okay. You will never be happy. You will never be satisfied. Every time you fucking walk outside with her, you're literally going to be thinking, God damn it. You're going to be pissed. You're going to build resentment. This is just never going to work. It's never going to work. Don't even try. Don't even try. You're just factory, conveyor belt. Get back on there. Do you battle with baddie and do a pickup? Battle with baddie? What does that even mean? Like, do I fucking battle with someone? I don't understand. I mean, there's been many girls like that. Like TikTok battle? I haven't done a TikTok battle, man. I run a business. There's been so many women that have been so close, come from great families, rich, treat me amazing. Just so close. Just so close. You can't do it. You can't settle. That girl I'm seeing told her ex, I gave her the ick and I cooked. Jack, is this like are you being forced to do a humiliation ritual on this live stream? Does somebody have a explosive strapped to your chest right now? And they're forcing you to publicly humiliate yourself? You need to pull your pants up, man. This is some of the worst shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Like you should be sick right now. If you're not throwing up right now, I'd be concerned. Okay, this is not good. We need to move on quickly. You need a factory. I don't know anything about this battle. Like we both go live and I'm just running up to women. I'm not doing that, man. I'm not a brain rot creator, you know. Not that that's necessarily brain rot, but I'm not like I don't care to do that. Women's friends always cock block. They can. I mean, they're just insecure and jealous. Always. Women hate each other, guys. They fucking hate each other. Okay. You might see all these comments on Instagram. Oh my God, slay. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. They're saying that seething. Okay. There's foam coming out of their mouth while they're commenting. Oh my God, you look so beautiful. They hate each other. They fucking hate each other, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Not even an exaggeration either. It's the truth. Oh. 5 more minutes. I need like a deep tissue. Yeah, definitely don't be the guy that does anything for a woman. You'll never have any respect. Hi. Hello. The enablers too, they enable anorexic women. They pretend to have personalities. Yeah, for sure. Oh, oh, my phone's over there. Do you get overwhelmed with hinge matches? Yeah, man. For sure. For sure. And then I just forget some exist, and then it's just like whatever. But it's a good, I mean, it's a good problem to have, but no, it can be very overwhelming. If you're really good at online dating, it can be fucking very overwhelming. Very. There's so much lead flow. You're in a big city. It's a lot. What are you supposed to say if she says, I love you and you love her too? Jack, this woman hates you. Okay. This woman hates your guts. We're going to hypotheticals about something that's not even real. Okay. You need to focus right now about saving your life. You're basically in a life or death situation right now, and you're asking me about I love you questions. You need to run. Okay. As soon as you get off this live, you need to fucking bolt it. Get out of town. New passports, everything. Start. Oh yeah, duh.